Hello folks, it's time for another of our monthly player campaign showcases for Telepath Tactics Liberated. This month we are going to be taking a look at Shimmersea, a player-made campaign. Well, specifically we're going to be looking at Chapter 1, Flight into Darkness. Shimmersea is, I would say, a very competently made campaign and the most traditional strategy RPG campaign that we've had a look at thus far. Let's just go ahead and start it on it. Here we've got a direct address from the creator. Hi, here's the first chapter of the campaign I'm currently creating. Shimmersea. It is still a work in progress, yada yada. There are no difficulties currently there. Yada yada. Some of the battles are a bit frantic. Welcomes feedback. Cool. Shimmersea, Chapter 1, Flight into Darkness. Shimmersea Castle, a gleaming symbol of peace and stability in the nation of Ishiria. Perched upon the edge of the brilliant blue sea for which it was named, the fortress had long stood as a stoic guardian, welcoming traders from across the land and protecting them from the avarice of petty barons and bandit lords. Ishiria was governed by the royal family of Shazrel, King Athelrin and Queen Gwydion. Both were openly beloved by their citizens. But not so openly, there was a new festering menace growing in the shadows, the Oblivion Order. Promises of power and wealth had slowly poisoned some against the royals, and tonight that irrational hatred was aimed directly at Ishiria's proud, eternal bastion. Shimmersea Castle had never fallen, until now. Katarine, wake up! Cat, wake up right now! Huh? Sis? What's happening? I was deep within Kodlata Fjodorekt. I'm sorry to wake you like this, Cat. I know how dangerous it can be to interrupt your sleep weaving. I pray that you have had enough time to subdue your magic well enough. What was that? Are we under attack? Yes, they've already breached the outer wall of the keep. We must go now. We need to find the king and queen. Grab whatever you need and let's go. Quickly. Right, give me a moment. I need these and some bandages. Oh, and my money pouch. Ready, sis. Meanwhile...
Well, have you found me the princesses yet?
Not yet. We're looking really hard, though, boss. They can't have got far, Mr. Zell, sir.
Imbecile! I have a craving to spill royal blood. Perhaps I shall spill yours instead.
Yikes. But, boss, we're gonna find him any minute now. The lads have already checked almost every room in this part of the castle.
Don't fail me, underling. Not if you want your insides to stay on the inside. I am going to the chapel to destroy a few holy relics. Maybe torture a priest or two. I trust that you will bring me their heads very soon.
Sis, who are these goons?
Get behind me, Cat.
We's found them, lads.
Kaelin, they've killed so many of the guards. We need to get to our parents.
Steel yourself, Cat. This marauding scum stand between us and the battlements. Our parents are sure to be there leading the defense of Shimmersea. Defeat all enemies. Kaelin and Katarine must both survive. So, I realize now this guy probably was supposed to have like a Cockney accent or something, but whatever. It's cool. I already committed to a different voice, and so he just sounds like a regular garden variety doofus instead. Let's go ahead and backstab this dude. I really would like that apple. I think what I will do is just... yeah, we'll just make a run for it with Katarine here. Kaelin can take a hit or two. She'll be fine. I won't rest until I have my vengeance. Let's grab this. And we'll just back up to here. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if this guy comes over here, then Katarine can pull him into the water. That is probably going to expose her to an attack from this guy, but on the other hand, it'll be fun. And therefore, worth it. Alright, let's see. This guy does not have a counterattack. Can she just Mind Blast him to death? She sure can. Breathe, cat. You can do this. And we've got our first level up. Kaelin Shazrel has learned Sprint. I do think it's kind of funny that she uses Shove in that first cutscene, but does not actually have Shove. At least not for that first little bit. Let's go over here. We are going to have to deal with these dudes sooner or later. It might actually be better to go around the left, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll have more opportunities to pull them into the water on this side, because we won't have this rubble blocking. Yeah, we'll move Kaelin over here. That way this guy will come over here to attack, and we'll just pull him right into the water. And lucky for us, that guy did not decide to flank. He's coming up this way, so that'll make this nice and easy. Meanwhile, Kaelin is doing okay on health. She's got some bandages if we need them, but I'm not too worried about it. We do not want Kaelin getting backstabbed if we can help it, so let's just move her over here. Meanwhile, that guy has nowhere to get out of the water, so we can pick him off with impunity. I mustn't let this power overwhelm me. Ooh, what's this? We've got more health and some shadow resistance. And we've learned kinetic constriction. That's going to be quite helpful. This guy... Let's just move over here. That should be fine, and we'll end the turn. And I don't think there's anything else we can loot. We'll just do a little sprinty sprint. Gain a little bit of extra experience on Kaelin Shazrel there. And we'll let Katarine finish this guy. Let's kinetically constrict him. And that's the end of him. Victory to player! Huzzah! Such an awful waste of life. Who are these people? They look like Ashirians, but why would our own people turn against us? I don't know, but I will find out. But first, we need to get to the battlements. I pray that we will get there in time. Keep moving, sis. Mother, father. You're both okay. Why is this happening? Who's doing this to us? Kaelin, Katarine. Thanks, Saraloon, you're both alive. But why are you here? I sent guards to escort you through the escape tunnels. A ship is waiting to take you both to safety. The guards are all dead. There are enemy troops already roaming the castle. We had to fight our way through to you. Please, let's go, all of us together. Oh, my wonderful girls, this is a battle which we cannot win. We will stay and defend our people until our last breaths, but we need you to survive. I have seen a dark future where the flags of greed and jealousy fly from our once shining towers. You must both be symbols of hope, standing against this darkness, and one day, leading our people back to peace and prosperity. Sir Garrett!
Yes, my lord?
I need you to protect the princesses. The sea spray is docked near the old smuggler tunnels. Take my daughters there and do not leave their side. From this day on, their continued safety shall be your top priority.
My liege, my place is at your side, now more than ever. Kaelin is smart and capable with a blade. She will get them to the ship. I beg that I be allowed to stay to defend Shimmersea and...
Sir Garrett, as always I commend your loyalty, but the castle is lost. Your staying here will make little difference. Protecting the princesses will. We release you from our service. Live up to your title, and may your blade be ever true in protecting our daughters. They shall need your wise counsel if they are to one day retake Shimmersea.
As you command. It has been an honor.
We've been through so much, we've been through so much together, Garrett here. You are a true Ishirian. Ignore anyone who says otherwise. I am proud to have called you friend. Now do your duty. I understand. The Shazrel motto has never held more weight. Duty before all. Fight well, and thank you for everything. Well, I don't understand. Why are you throwing your lives away? Please come with us. We need you. I need you. Go, now! We will try to buy you time to escape. I love you both. Look after each other. Katarine must make it safely to the western stairs. Katarine, Kaelin, and Sir Garrett must all survive. So we've got a very traditional, like, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon start to the game here. At least as the plot is concerned. And we've got some people coming over the battlements, looks like. They'll be probably streaming over here and trying to kill us. Kaelin and Katarine, run! Alright. Well, we can definitely take this dude out without much trouble, so we'll probably do that. A little Mind Blast, that'll put him down. And another level up. Katarine is level 3, she's gained Psi, very helpful, and some more shadow resistance. And Sir Garrett, let's actually, you know what, let's make for this weapons rack. I believe there is a weapon that you can get from there.
Ah, we have you now. There's nowhere to run, little royalings.
Flee, my precious daughters. Kaelin and Katarine, run. All right. Okay, so there is not actually an option to use this. We would have to destroy it with a regular attack, which is maybe not the best thing for us to be doing right now. Let's see. Yeah, she'll be in range to attack, or of that guy's attack, I should say, but I think she'll be okay. She can definitely take at least one hit. Oh. Alright, so Kaelin has now finally learned Shove, as well as Overhead Strike. Good stuff. Garrett, what's your strength? Okay, so you probably can take out this weapon rack. Let's see what we've got in here. A shield. Let's grab it. And let's equip it. Make Garrett a little bit more tanky. Yeah, Katarine's going to take a couple hits, but I think she'll be okay. She can deal with that once. Meanwhile, things are not looking great for the royal couple over here. At least my daughters are safe. Ah, going after Garrett. Interesting choice. I have to buy time for my daughters. All right, let's see. Yeah, even with Overhead Strike, that's not enough to one-shot this guy. Meanwhile, we do need some way of dealing with Captain Grok. I think we will just take this guy out. We'll have Kaelin finish. Katarine, meanwhile. Yeah, we can't quite finish this guy off, so we will just use Kinetic Constriction. And Garrett, you can't attack anymore, but you can lure over Captain Grok. So let's do that. We all die eventually. At least I felt protecting my family. All right. So, oh, this guy did not attack Katarine. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can take down Captain Grok here. A couple of backstabs and then maybe a kinetic constriction to round it out. Oh yeah, that'll definitely do it. And Kaelin has reached level 4. Getting quite a bit of health and energy, but not any strength, which is kind of unfortunate. And goodbye to you, sir. We will never stop coming for you. Ah, Katarine has learned to levitate. That could maybe be helpful. More energy, more shatter resistance. Oops. Probably should have rotated Garrett there. Ah, and he's finally decided to attack Katarine. Alright. We'll just have her kinetically constrict this guy on her way out the door. Garrett, you can take this one. You deserve a little bit of extra XP, I think. What is that up there? Ooh, money. I like money. Let's go grab that. Yeah, this battle is not that hard, but if you don't get started moving pretty quickly, it gets out of hand. These guys especially are a huge problem. Let's get out of here. Run, Cat! We're right behind you. Sir Garrett and the two sisters raced down the stairs and into the depths of the castle, their hearts swelling with grief. They met some minor resistance as they fled through a blur of corridors, but those piecemeal enemy troops were no match for Kaylin's seething rage. She slew everyone who stood in her path. Finally, Sir Garrett called them to a halt. His hand flitted over a nondescript stone wall, then forcefully pushed a cracked stone near the floor. With a barely audible creak, a section of the wall swung open. Sir Garrett gestured for the sisters to enter, then followed, closing the secret door behind him. We can rest here for a while to catch our breath. Then we must get you to the escape tunnels. The closest entrance is in the chapel. That is where we will head next. We have to go back. Please, Kaylin, we have to go back. They need our help. We need to rescue them. Cat. We have to go back. We have to save them. Cat, there is nothing we can do. I saw them fall with my own eyes. Both of them. There was nothing we could do. I failed them. We need to be strong and stay alive, Cat. We need to be strong for our parents. I'm so sorry, Cat. The Oblivion Order. Huh? They called themselves the Oblivion Order. We had only first caught wind of them recently. We don't know who they are or where they sprung up from, but we do know that they have been actively attempting to sow dissent against your parents throughout the city. We have one of the best spy networks in the region, yet every time we raided one of their hangouts, they had already fled. Somehow, they were being tipped off. How could they have become so strong so quickly? It matters not. Now I have a target for my vengeance. I will find their leadership, and I will make them answer for their crimes. And if they won't surrender, I will kill every last one of them. All in good time, Your Grace. I share your grief, but for now we must urgently get to the sea spray. On my life, I will uphold my final oath to your parents. I will get you there safely. Now let us proceed, quietly. We don't know how many more intruders lay in our path. We're here. The entrance to the tunnels is through a hidden door in the northwest corner of this chapel. Dawn is approaching. We must hurry. Kaylin, someone is coming. Tilly? Tilly! It is such a relief to see you alive.
Milady, it warms my heart to see that you are safe.
When I heard the first explosion that rocked the castle, I raced to your room. Alas, you were already gone. Then a couple of those zealots arrived and mistook me for you. I tried my best to fight them off, but they began to overpower me. Thankfully, Prince Bakshiri heard the commotion and came to my aid. We have been hiding here, waiting for an opportunity to slip past the invaders. There are a few of them inside the chapel. Dear Tilly, you're my truest friend, but how many times have I told you to call me Cat? Well, except for in front of the king and queen. Oh, Tilly, they've murdered them. My parents are dead. My parents are dead. I'm so sorry, Cat. The world is darker for their passing. My sweet list, Kaelin, I am overwhelmed with grief at your loss. May your parents find peace in the arms of Heranis the Merciful. I was on my way to rescue you when I came upon this frail creature being harassed by unwashed ruffians. Despite her lowly status, I felt that you would approve if I were to whisk her away to safety. Thank you for your kind words, Prince Bakshiri. Think nothing of it. When we are wed, my first order as the new glorious ruler of Ishiria will be to hold a memorial ceremony for your dear parents. Perhaps even commission a statue from the unequaled artists of my father's all-powerful Kelvesh Empire. You will wear the finest dress of Malivani silk and sit near my feet, as fitting for the first wife of... You worm! My sister would never marry someone as pompous and preening as you. Calm, sister. Now is not the time, no matter how irritating our guest can be. As much as it galls me, right now we could use Prince Bakshiri's help to escape. Very well, we can stick Zephyri at the front to act as a royal pincushion. His overinflated ego should make an excellent target. My bow is always ready to protect my future throne. However, as the younger, insignificant royal offspring, as long as your sister is still alive, if you are to so impolitely use my first name, I must ask that you please always refer to me as Zareth Bakshiri, Prince of Kelvesh. Your glorious eminence is also acceptable. Only my sweet Kaelin may call me Zareth, and even then, only in more intimate situations. Now. Ah! Someone is here! Someone powerful. They're trying to strip my mental defenses.
Little fly, welcome to my web. The seer shall reward me well for your capture.
She didn't specify if you needed to be taken alive. I am stronger than you think. Katarine must safely make it to the escape tunnel behind the northwest door. All player characters must survive. Alright, so we've got... Oh, yeah, there we go. Provis Zell. It's got Shadow Blast and Mind Blast. Well, yeah, as it happens, Katarine has pretty hefty shadow resistance, so I think we know who we're going to be baiting this guy out with. He's got a Power Orb. We definitely want that. So we are for sure going to be wrecking this dude before we make our way here. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and move on up. Garrett, why don't you head... Well, this whole group's going to be coming down. Let's just make a nice little front line here. We can go ahead and use guard stance. That way, whichever of these two the swordsman attacks, he will get counterattacked. Tilly, head over here. And Katarine, let's see, you can move. So here's the problem with this guy. He's going to move here, which I can't, like, that's not a position I can pull him into the water from. So it's not actually particularly helpful to have Katarine over here, unless I then have her levitate and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I could actually push him into the water. So maybe we'll do that. Some fancy maneuvering, but I think we can pull it off. And now that we've levitated, let's go ahead and shove this dude straight into the water. Oh, not pull. Push. There we go. Toodles. Alright, so this guy's at 16. Let's just go ahead and backstab him. And then fall back. And I think we'll just, let's... Yeah, Zaref's only level 2. Let's feed this to Zaref. Get him a little experience. Kalen has taken a small hit. Not really that significant, but... Let's see. Yeah, let's move you over here. Move you back. It's not really worth taking a crossbow shot with Tilly just to heal that little an amount of damage. So we'll just have her chill for now. Oh, you don't want to swim anymore? That's cute. Guess what? Let's see now. How do I want to handle this? I mean, we definitely do need to heal Kalen now. So let's do that. This guy needs to go down. Although I really want to take down that crossbowman more than anything. Let's see. If we get a nice hit with overhead strike, that's 11. Plus 9, that's 20. Yeah, I'm not sure we actually even need to go for that. I think we can... Between these two and Zaref, I think we can take this guy out pretty comfortably. That's a good level up. You love to see some strength. Oops. Alright. Kalen, if you would be so kind, just whack this guy, please. And hang on. Do you have any pierce resistance? You do not. Very good. Yeah, okay. So we can keep Tilly from getting backstabbed by looping Zaref around over here. Tilly will take a hit, but nothing too horrible. And that should be it. Enemies are coming in through the back entrance to the... Oh god, hang on. Let me redo that. Enemies are coming in through the entrance to the back garden. We must throw the switch to lock that door before we are overwhelmed. Apologies to all my British viewers. I'm sure that accent is terrible. I'm doing my best here. Okay. Let's just finish this guy. Actually, I don't even think we need to finish him. I think we can just kind of... Well, no, because he'll attack her. Yeah, let's just take him out. Goodbye. Even more shadow resistance and health. Okay. Let's see, can we immobilize this guy? That would be very helpful. Great. Alright, split shot, health and energy. Wreck that guy. Okay, very good. This dude needs to go, like, ASAP. Let's feed him to Tilly. May your soul find peace. And that's it for that turn. Okay. Zareth, just hit this dude, please. Another free kill for Kaelin. Medium armor mastery, some dodge, and some health. Dodge is always nice. Always welcome. Alright. Probably the easiest way to bait this guy out will be to have Katarine come up this way. Although we could just also have her levitate directly over the chairs, which I may end up doing. Who hasn't gone? Oh, Garrett, right. Yeah, you just hang out and you use guard stance. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Tilly's only level 1, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. We can get her some extra experience. The good thing about her being level 1 is it means it's very easy to level her up. Ooh, long shield and Psy. Great. Very, very helpful. Alright, so let's lure Provis Zell out to his doom here. Given that Katarine has shadow resistance of 45% at this point, she is extremely, extremely unlikely to suffer either immobilization or softening from Shadow Blast. So we're probably in good shape here. And yeah, we're not in range to actually do anything to this guy. We will just end the turn. Oh, softened did take effect. That was a very low chance to take effect, but it happened anyway. Well, that's okay. At least she wasn't immobilized. That would have been much worse. Let's see. Can we kinetically constrict you? We can. That may be the way to go. I think we'll just kind of leave her in here so that we can protect her from all of the physical fighters while she deals with Provis. Alright, Zareth, just come over here, please. Finish this guy. I truly am spectacular. Kaelin, I think what we're actually going to do is have Tilly fall back a little bit. Do one more heal on you to get you back up in tip-top shape. And we are going to have you run up here and start dealing with these folks. While it's tempting to backstab this guy, that would reveal Kaelin's back to a degree that I am not totally comfortable with, so we're just going to whack this dude instead. And I think that is going to just about be it. I may have... yeah, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... She's actually safe from physical attacks right now, so I'm actually going to have Garrett fall back for now. And look at that. She ended up exposing her back anyway. That's fine.
Time for the princesses to join their parents in the afterlife.
Fun fact, Pravis, Zareth is not actually a princess. What's all the ruckus? Huh? It's the princesses! Get them! Okay, let's take down Pravis. Zareth, can you do this? You cannot. But between you and Katarine, I think we can make this happen. Also, you are immobilized, so let's just go ahead and... well, let's think about this for a second. Kaelin is in danger if she runs up and backstabs Pravis. That's just, like, a problematic position for her to be in. Let's take this guy out. That pyrokineticist is no good. Let's go ahead and levitate some more. Come over here, do a little kinetic constriction. And we'll feed this guy to Zareth. Have him use an apple first, though, because he could use some healing. On the other hand, is there anyone else who, like, really needs healing? Kaelin might need it, but I really don't want to move Tilly over there. Let's have Tilly heal Zareth. Actually, she has long shield. She could heal the two of them. Let's do that. Let's be efficient about this. Yeah, Zareth, just go ahead and take out Pravis for me, please.
What? There must be some mistake. This was not the fate that the seer promised me.
My magnificence will be the last thing you behold on this mortal plane. Count yourself lucky. Alright, more strength and a little pierce resist. Nice one, Zareth. Let's go ahead and... I really don't want Garrett to get set on fire, but if anyone's going to get set on fire, he is probably the best candidate. So we're going to have him come over here and block access to our squishies, and hopefully that will be enough to keep Zareth alive. Yeah, that hurt. Looks like we're going to be using bandages here in a second. Oh man, I do not like the appearance of that second pyrokineticist. And I don't mean like it's a bad looking person, I mean like I don't like that they appeared. Let's loop around this way. We'll backstab this dude, just to get him out of the way. It's another level up for Kaelin. Finally some strength. A little bit more energy is always welcome. We need to do something about this guy. Oh man, and Katarine is out of energy. Thankfully, we have focus pills. So I think we will do something with that. Tilly, unfortunately, is also out of energy. I probably shouldn't have used that long shield there, but live and learn, right? Let's just kinetically constrict this guy to death. Oh, we learned gravity spike. Ooh, some more psi and some more energy. Great. You'll love to see it. Zareth. Why don't you run away? And let's see if we can immobilize this guy. That would be very helpful. Hey, look at that. Great. So that's going to make this all so much easier and more comfortable. Garrett, come over here, please. We don't actually need you getting hit with a million pyroblasts. Let's use bandages, and let's adopt a guard stance. And I think that should just about do it. Okay, you know what? That was my sack. I don't appreciate you grabbing my sack. It's rude. Unappreciated. Let's go ahead and hit you. And run away. Kaylin, we actually need you to run over here and move that thing. Katarine, I don't know why you're in the floor, but we need you to help out over here. No, that's no good. Ew. This is kind of a bad situation, honestly. Tilly, you need to run. Yeah, you just run over here so that the only one of these guys can reach you. Oh, this is kind of bad. And by kind of bad, I mean really quite bad. Let's hit you. Oh, learned charge, gained some strength and some energy. That's actually pretty good. Kaylin, please sprint. Because we really need you to shove that thing out of the way. And Zareth is just kind of stuck there, unfortunately. Yeah, please just eat an apple. We do not need you dying. This guy, meanwhile, yeah, he has to come down here if he wants to hit Katarine, which will kind of get in the way of these guys. So I think we will leave Garrett here so that they have to go there if they want to hit Katarine. And hopefully that will be enough. If we're desperate, we can use focus pills with Tilly, but I think we're okay for right now. Oh, geez. I didn't even realize that guy was going to backstab. That's not great. Okay. Well. This could be going better. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to use some focus pills. We could use some healing. You need to levitate. And GTFO. Tilly, just... Hey, I could use some help over here. Let's, yeah, let's definitely do a little healing on Katarine. In case she takes another pyroblast to the dome. Thankfully, none of these melee fighters can reach her. Except for this douche. Oh no, he can't either. Wow, that's cool. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This guy, like, absolutely needs to die, and yet I don't think we can actually spare the moves to take him down. Which kind of sucks. Zareth, you've done all the self-healing you can do. Can you please immobilize this guy once more? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Dang. Okay. I think we need to just prioritize taking this guy down. I do not want Zareth to die. And I don't need her getting backstabbed again either. Meanwhile, you know what? It might be worth charging this guy just to ensure he goes down. Or we could do this. Yeah, this is cheaper. That does mean he will take hits from those guys, but he would probably take hits from them anyway, and this way at least we'll be able to move him around and rotate him. And we will grab a power orb. Ooh, nice. Oh, that must have been what that guy picked up off the ground before. Yeah, we definitely want to get that to Katarine as soon as possible. Oh, Garrett. Come on, buddy. I love your popcorn. You're going to survive this. You're going to be okay. Theoretically, I could have gotten Garrett up here much faster and just pulled the switch, but this is more exciting, isn't it? Okay, Tilly, run up here. Zareth, yeah, none of these guys are weak enough. Oh man, and you can't quite reach the pyrokineticist either. Well, let's just shoot this guy, I guess, and then run away. And we'll just do a little healing so you don't bite it. Yeah, Katarine, time to fly. And let me just double check the objectives. Yeah, it's Katarine that has to reach the escape tunnel, so she's gonna run like heck. That is just how we're going to handle that. Garrett, just kill this guy, please. We do not need him setting people on fire anymore. And then run like heck. I think that's gonna be it. We should be able to just escape on the next turn. Ooh, that item sack is juicy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, on the plus side, we can use Shove with Kaelin and have Garrett grab that for us. I think we're going to be okay. Ah, man, not the healer. Come on. That's just rude. Get counterattacked. Ha. All right. So we can escape this turn. Before we do that, we are going to grab that item sack. Just come over here and give our pal Garrett a little shove. And it is ours. And we're out of here. This way, everyone, hurry! The party desperately fled through the tunnel entrance. 25 meters in, the two princesses paused and each moved toward barely perceptible buttons embedded in the cave wall. With a nod to each other, Kaelin and Katarine simultaneously pushed the two buttons. With a thunderous rumble, the ceiling of the tunnel crashed down, creating a cloud of dust that blasted over the party and left them temporarily disoriented. As the rockfall settled, the party could see that the tunnel entrance to the chapel was now entirely blocked by boulders and rubble. With a heavy sigh, Kaelin lowered herself to the ground, her back resting against the cold cave wall. A moment's rest, please, Sir Garrett. Aye, Your Grace, but we must make it brief. I will scout our path ahead. Do you remember how we used to play down here when we were younger? Aye, we'd pretend that we were pirates sneaking into a castle for a surprise attack. Never did I imagine that we would ever use them to abandon our home. There are signs of battle ahead. I fear that the enemy must have already entered these tunnels from a different entrance, perhaps in pursuit of others who tried to escape. We must hurry. The sea spray might not be able to wait for us much longer. Right. I'll take the lead. Stay close, sis. And we've got a Fog of War map. Folks, I think this is about all the time we have for this showcase. This has been Shimmersea, a really cool player-created campaign in Telepath Tactics Liberated. As with all player-created campaigns in Telepath Tactics Liberated, you can just go ahead and get it for yourself. Just hit New Game and click the little button that looks like a blue flag, and you'll be able to browse and download free campaigns to play. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I will see you in the next one.